way immigration situation has changed in 2025, that a procedural fairness letter is not really the end of the story. It's not really the fact that you respond to a procedural fairness letter and that's pretty much it, right? There could be multiple stages involved. A procedural fairness letter response can come up with another procedural fairness letter. It could come up with many different procedural fairness letters of very different nature after one letter has been responded. It could be followed up by an additional document request, an interview calls, etc. It really does not end for the most part with just a PFL response, regardless of how strong the response is. That's when exactly our services come into picture, which is known as the complete legal representation. Once I am being involved at any stage of the application, it could be at the application submission stage, it could be at the PFL response stage, any stage of the application, I am involved with you till the time you guys receive a final decision on that application, and I will take care of any other steps that come along the way. So if I'm being retained to respond to a procedural fairness letter, it is not only response to one procedural fairness letter, but also to help you with the subsequent PFLs, if any, subsequent ADRs, if any, interview process, etc. Because as an organization, we specialize in a procedural fairness letter responses, right? We have been doing it for a very long time now. By virtue of that, I have worked on probably all different kinds of PFLs, right? So I know how it works. I can tell you whether our response would lead to any additional concern with IRCC or not. It may not. But regardless of how it comes, our services or our support will continue till the time you receive a decision. And guess what? We do not charge any additional fees for the subsequent services. And that's exactly why it is known as a complete legal representation. Our PFL responses are probably one of the most comprehensive ones. You will see a bunch of case laws, bunch of precedents, very extensive arguments that spans about 10-15 pages in most part. And then there will be annexures, multiple annexures, right? So our responses are substantiated with legal cases, with facts, with evidence, etc. And response itself is very strong, but even then, sometimes IRCC sees some other aspects of the application and they raises a new issue. You can ask me a question, why they did not take a look at all the issues and just give us one PFL? Well, that's IRCC for you. They sometimes do not, right? So that's when we come into picture, wherein we take care of everything for you, but we do not really have the process of charging multiple fees to the clients. We calculate our potential efforts and we take one professional services fee, and that really takes care of it all, right? So that's exactly what I mean by complete legal representation. It is not only response to one procedural fairness letter, but also taking care of all the steps from the time that I have been retained till the time a decision is being granted on that application. And I'll be very happy to take care of any additional steps that come along the way. And just to reconfirm, we do not charge any additional professional services fee to take care of those additional steps that need to be taken in between.